Hey everyone. Well, I'm back with another acquisition fan. This is another from Brian Peterson, another fan collector or friend of mine, and I've been wanting one of these for a long time. This is a major childhood fan of mine. We call it Dayton Lasko, and these are the later version because this mounts ball socket with a canopy that screws to the mounting bracket. And the ones that I used to see that I saw at this grocery store as a kid were the earlier kind where also the blades do not crimp over and have like a upward lip or so, have like a lip that goes up and curls around. They were just straight flat blades, same shape as these, but didn't have that edge that made like a lip that faced up. So, but one thing I did do when I got this was fix the counter. And as you can see, there's a counter in there. Right now it's on speed 0, so that speed 1 is low. That's speed 1. And it is drawing it's nice low actually. So I thought these had I mean, it's a little fast, but that's one thing that Dayton Laskos were known to have, was a rather fast low. I mean, this works on a coil tap. So the pull chain was there. I had to glue the wheel that shows the numbers of the speed indicator. So let's do watts. 40 watts, maybe 41 watts. Already a power factor of 1. All right, that's what it's drawing. And of course, I'm going to go right to speed 2. That's medium. Okay, I'm just getting the camera back in here. .54 amps. 60 watts, 61 watts. Still pretty much a power factor of 1. Power factor dropped a tiny bit. And speed 3. And it would go right back to 0. There's 2 sets of numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, because it rotates around as a pull chain would. Here's high, of course. And this one's actually flying. Although the airflow, let me just see if I can get down and get a better airflow test. Still pretty up there. It's probably, I would say, I would call this K55, maybe high end of spinner motor, like residential to not the greatest industrial either, but these things are just so cool. There was a grocery store, there was 2 of these. Well, let's do watts. 78 watts, and power factor dropped to 84%. Well, here's spin down while I say that I remember these in a grocery store. It was actually a grocery store that we stopped at on Sunday when my parents ended church. And that's where we would get our donuts and such from. And the store was called Sun Foods. It was owned by the company that owned Century Foods. And it changed names throughout the years. I I remember it being Mega Mart, and then it became a Century Foods. But these were in both the foyer, or the entryway, the atrium that a lot of grocery stores have right at the entry, and then throughout the store were these pretty high up. I mean, like almost warehouse tall ceiling. It had a sheet metal ceiling to this grocery store, but unfortunately it's long gone. It was demolished because Lowe's Hardware wanted to build there, and then that Lowe's closed, and now Walmart moved into the Lowe's building that they built because it was exact size to suit them. So yeah, these were a childhood fan of mine. I thought it was cool to see industrials with a pull chain. So I always eyed these out, even though this is not the exact variation of it. I got something just like it, close to it. Long spin down. Was a little bit of bearing noise, but other than that. Okay, well, now I'm going to do the decade box and see if I can use either a 3 or a 4-speed wall control. I can't remember what these do. I only tested one of these a long time ago. So here we go. Let's see where it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's starting on 4. That's gonna keep going. Also, I remember, I think one of them in the entryway, there was one near the exit portion that was not working, and the one at the entryway was moving real slow, and then all of a sudden I saw that it wasn't working anymore, so maybe it had a failed capacitor or bad bearings. Who knows? All right, here's 5. Bit slow for a low. 6. Now it's definitely different with capacitors, capacitor-based control here. Not a bad low. Here's 7. Not okay. I know I do have a 7, 9, and 16, so here's 8. It's gonna be too fast for a low. 9. And here's 10. And here's 11. $12. And 13. What did it draw on? 0.8. Just wanted to see where it drew. I hit the high switch. I'm at 13. 0.79. Okay. So I have a 6.9. Okay, 14. 15. 16. Let's see. Hit the high. Pretty much, okay, I'm over by a little bit. 16. 17, will that go over? Yep. That's starting to go over. Kind of a tough one to really use. Okay. Just getting up here to... Okay. All right, now I know these are noisy with the solid state. These are really, I was told, either Japanese Laskos, they're just not meant for this wall control solid state. I will definitely not put this on a solid state. Yeah, quite noisy. All right. Quite noisy. All right, last test. 0 to high. Yep, 0.86 is what I saw it in rush up to. Okay. Well, that is all I have for this Dayton Lasko, and so I'll be back with more fans, so continue watching and subscribing.